If you're a business owner or entrepreneur, what do you need to know about business valuations and numbers that are pie in the sky, and why does it matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan, coming to you live for Consulting Secrets on a perfect day to talk about business and a perfect day to talk about acquisitions. I'm coming to you live from Haleiwa, Oahu. All right, so in the world of mergers and acquisitions, there is a magic number called the multiple. And the multiple is going to be how much your profit is valued by. Okay, so we use two numbers. We use SDE, seller's discretionary earnings. That means if you don't have a professionally ran company, you don't have management in place, or EBITDA, earnings before interest, deductions, taxes, and amortization. Okay, so either way, there's going to be a multiple. Now, if you have a business that's ran and you don't have professional management, then your valuation is going to be lower. You're going to be on the lower end unless you have some strategic position in the marketplace, unless you have some magical intellectual property. You're going to find that the numbers that you get are less. And so there's a lot of times where I get called to work a deal and someone say, hey, Scott, we're in the middle of a deal and we got a log jam. We've got somebody over here telling the business owner, the entrepreneur, that their business is worth like 80 times across value, right? And then there's the person who wants to buy it and they're saying there's a discrepancy. How do we bridge that gap? So I get brought in and we go through the numbers, we have the conversation, and we look at comparables or comps, as you're going to call them, and they're nowhere close. They're not even close. And so be aware that sometimes people will say and do anything to get you under an LOI, a letter of intent, and then that number magically is going to get shaved down. Now, be aware also that if you own a business, you are probably going to go into negotiation mode. There's nothing wrong with that. It's, hey, here's what I got, here's what we can do. There's a difference between seller price and seller finance price, or what you're going to get at the end of the day. So sometimes I'll work with business owners, I'll work with entrepreneurs, and it's the first time they've ever sold a business. And they're like, hey, there's a couple more steps than I thought that there was going to be. Now, here's the thing. If you are looking to sell your business in the next 36 months and you're doing over $2 million a year in revenue, and you have at least a 10% profit margin and you want some help, give the hotline a call, 888-888-DEAL-919, and a member of my team will get back to you, and we will figure out if we can work together, okay? So the reason I bring this up is there's a lot of times where there's some misinformation in the marketplace of what could be done. Now, that doesn't mean that 100% of the time that's accurate. It doesn't mean 100% of the time that's the way it works. I've been surprised by going in and looking at comps and multiples and going, wow, right? I didn't realize in that specific industry that the comps were so high. So there are charts, there are numbers that can be taken a look at. And at the end of the day, it really comes down to what is it that you want as a business owner, and what is it that the buyer wants, and how can you work together, right? And a couple of questions for you is, do you really want to do business with the person? There's times, I got this guy, it's in my orbit. His name's Jay Cron, Jonathan Kronstadt, and he says, hey, I got a tacos and tequila rule. If I wouldn't have tacos and tequila with the people, I'd never sell my business to them. And look, at the end of the day, if you're looking to sell your business, there's continuity that you need to have for the employees. There's continuity that you want to have for the name of the organization. There's your legacy that you want to have involved. And there's been times where I've sat down with people who are selling their company and seeing the culture inside of their business. I'm like, this is going to take me too much time to fix this culture, right? It's easier for me to go find a company that's priced pretty much similar. It's got the same thing in the marketplace without the drama. So like, there's a couple things for you to be aware of and ways for you to meaningfully grow your business. That's what you need to know. Once again, if you're looking to sell your business and you're within that 0 to 36 month mark and you want some help, call the deal hotline, 888-DEAL-919. I'll put it right back up here and we'll get back to you. If not, you got one of three things that you could do from here. Just one of three. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.